Hey guys, so today I pulled all of my petunias out from around the flagpole because here in South Alabama, zone 8, they are more of like a spring fall annual. They don't really like our summer heat if they're in the broad open sun. If they're in part shade, it's fine, but in the broad open sun, they just burn and die. So they get really leggy and the leaves burn and all die off. And so I pulled those, and I had some more agapanthus, like the blue ones on the east side of the garden, around my mailbox that have never done great. Like they bloom every once in a while, but not consistent. And this year they didn't bloom at all. Whereas my other ones over by the house are blooming. So I'm thinking it's because the mailbox is so close to the hot road, like the hot asphalt, as well as the sprinkler systems don't hit it as well. So I'm hoping that putting them here, like they'll very much so get hit by the sprinkler system, and I'm hoping that they'll really take off. But they're the blue and white agapanthus, also known as lily of the Nile. And then around it, I went to the store and got 5 bandana lantana. And someone in a previous post asked what kind of tree the lantana tree is in Mom's garden, and it's actually the same bandana lantana. So the variety is bandana, and it's like a light pink, a yellow, and there's some orange in it too. But you can see here, I know it's a broad open sun, but you can see kind of the orange throat of this one with the pink around it, and then the yellow has a dark with a creamy or yellow on the outside. And so I'm really excited to see these all fill in. They're gonna fill in really, really nice. I have not decided yet if I'm gonna put one right here, a 6th one, just because this light here shines up on our tree, or on our light pole, or our flagpole. And so I'm not sure if it would eventually, I feel like it would eventually crowd this, because it would have to go here, and that's not a whole lot of space because our lantanas around here get massive, and I don't want to have to keep pruning it back and worrying about our flag light being, you know, obscured. So I think I'm just going to leave it at 5, and eventually I think the agapanthus will kind of come out too, because they do multiply here in our zone. So I think it'll be okay. But I'm just really excited. I think in the spring I'll probably put some petunias in, and maybe even the fall some petunias, probably white to go with the yellow, pink, and blue, orangey colors. I'm thinking white more than likely, which is why I had in earlier this year. But for the amount of time that we have as hot summer heat with humidity and everything around here, these will shine most of our year, because from about May on, I mean, we're just hot. We're hot until about October, sometimes into November. And I know that these do really well in our humidity. They don't have hardly any kind of pest issues, hardly any like fungus or anything. Whereas we struggle with a lot of fungus with like hydrangeas and stuff. We have anthracnose that loves to hit those this time of year. So I've really found these to be really nice if you live in a very hot, humid climate like we do here. So I figured, you know, the lantana will die back in the winter, but the agapanthus will stay, you know, green all year. And I'm hoping the foliage gets greener, just because it's kind of yellow at the moment and it's not as robust as the ones by the side of the house, which it might be because this one's in full sun and the side of the house is more so, like it's in the shade right now. I'll kind of turn that way so you can see it, but you can see like right over there that they, oh, hold on. But you can see right over there that they're in the shade already for the day. So that might be the difference here. We'll see. But that will stay all year round. the foliage of that. So I'm hoping like in the winter maybe I could find some really pretty amaryllis or something to go in here. We'll see, because we do have very mild winters. We may hit freezing maybe 10 times. We don't hit freezing a whole lot and stay freezing. Like, the ground never freezes here, so it's nice, but we just kind of have to work around it as far as our plants go, finding, you know, what works best. So I'm thinking in the spring and the fall I'll put petunias, especially in the spring, because these lantana won't come up until probably April. They'll start coming up into March, April, and we start planting petunias usually in like February, beginning of March. So I'll probably let those come up until these, you know, get to shining around this time of year, and then I'll pull out the petunias because they'll be done for the year. But I'm just really excited. I think that this will be a really low maintenance, nice bed now. I do have to finish putting in some more mulch. I ran out of, I'm actually using a compost blend. I ran out, so I have to get another bag of that to go right there. But I think it'll just be really nice and pretty. And my husband wanted red, white, and blue, so he's gonna get blue, pink, and yellow. I feel like it's close enough. And they actually do have a lantana that has orange and red and yellow, but I just don't have red in my flower bed. It's more of like, I like the more muted tones that are like the soft purples and the soft pinks and the soft yellows and whites and blues. And so my flower bed doesn't have a whole lot of like warm colors. And I think it's more so because we're so hot here that the warm colors just make your garden look even hotter than it already is. So I've chosen to do more cooler colors, but I'm sure he'll be fine with this. But yeah, I'm just really excited, and I'm excited to see what it looks like next season. I did put Biotone starter fertilizer for my spoma in all the holes, especially the agapanthus holes, because they were a transplant. So I really, if it's transplant, try to hit it with that. But yeah, I'm excited for next year. I think this is going to be beautiful next season. I'm really hoping the agapanthus bloom next season for us. And I'm excited to take you along on this journey of this little flagpole flower bed. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.